Welcome back everybody to the daily show where we discuss and do technical analysis on big mega cap stocks. So before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated, guys. And if you want to support the channel and especially get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, live trading and all kinds of setups, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. And once you join, you get plays like these right here. And look at this one, IWM that I took yesterday at 203, 195 puts. And you can see this thing coming down and crashing down to 193 today. And that was a massive profit here on IWM. And not to mention this one, Triple Q, I got in at 437. And today, 426, 425, another massive play. And all these are puts and pretty much getting in at the top. Now also, this one right here, SPY puts, got in at 500 or just below 500, 466 puts. And this thing also exploded today. Now, I want to show you guys this as well right here. And this was actually a day trade on DDOG. And you can see a lot of people made money, and I'm really happy, when I see people making money in my Discord or just overall, anybody making money from stock market. It's a great scene to watch people making money and getting rich. And trust me, nobody wants to see nobody losing money here in this market. And especially, I just want to give out a big shout out to N1, this guy right here. He took a massive risk. Yes, it's gambling here. That is not my play. He took his own risk right here, got some puts on Qs and I think on SPY, and that ended up paying 500%, and he got up to $68,000 today, and that is a massive trade. And you can see all these right here, pretty much trading. That is DDOG right here, and then we also played IWM calls. Here's another one. Apple puts, I had 185 puts that I got in at 189. Another play. There is so many, I cannot go and post everything. And this was mine today. Playing all these puts, including Apple, got up to 45,000. And then later on also got into DDOG. And that thing also paid today. So all these trade ideas, and especially if you guys want to support the channel, this is all real trading in real time, especially live trading. You're getting everything that I get, in real time. So, all these people are actually making some money today. And I'm really happy to see that. And especially big shout out goes to N1, who made a killing today, more money than myself. And that is a great scene to see people making money, guys. And now let's get right into it. On Tesla, it's down 2.18%, and I'm not going to actually go back and show you guys what I said last night. And especially on my thumbnail, it says, rally will end with violent sell-off. And what we got today? A pretty big sell-off today, right? And also on my stock market update, it says, end is near. And what we got today? At top. And I've been talking about it, that it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You're going to see market pulling back. And today, that was a massive pullback, especially on Qs and IWM. Huge. IWM down almost 5%, I think. And here on Tesla, took a beating down to 182, came back up, and now sitting at 184. Nothing big. We gapped down today on Tesla from 187.28. So there is a gap on top, and that's going to be resistant to watch. And above that, 194 and then 200. Below 187, no support here for Tesla until 180, and that's going to be a critical level to watch. And then 171, 162. On Microsoft, is down 2.12%, so big sell-off here on Microsoft, all the way down to 403.39. And you can see this thing came under 20-day moving average, which is sitting at 405, and then went back up to the resistance right here, 410, got rejected, and now trading at 406.32, holding 20-day moving average, 405. So going into tomorrow's session, watch out for the support down here, 405, 400. To the upside, Microsoft can break 410, then watch out for a move all the way up to this gap, just under 415. On AMD, absolutely flat on the day, slightly down, nothing big, and you can see this was a massive opportunity today to make money on AMD, and unfortunately, I was really busy early in the morning taking profit on my puts from this market, and I totally missed this dip right here on AMD from 164 immediately. Within few minutes, this thing got up to 170. So that was a really nice setup right here that was missed today on AMD, and now trading at 171.54. So going into tomorrow's session, again AMD went back inside this wedge and now holding right here 170 as a support, and below that, look down here again 164. And you can see many times since the breakout came down to 164, holding again right here, right here, right here, and again today. So this was a big support to take some risk and make some money. Now to the upside, above 170, watch out for the resistance right here between 175 and 176, and once we get that breakout, you're going to see a move up to 180, and then this high right up here, 184. On Google, stock is down 1.59%, and this was another missed opportunity here in this market today, because 145, that is a big support, and just below that we also have support 144, this gap slightly under 144. So in between 144 and 145, strong support here on Google, and you can see huge bounce from 145 got up to 148, not filling this gap at 148.56, and now closing at 146.37. So going into tomorrow's session, 145 and then this gap 143.88 as a support to watch. To the upside, now above 145, this thing can move all the way up to 148.56 to close this gap right up here from today. And if this thing can actually hold right here 148, then you are going to see continuation and this B shape actually playing out all the way up to this gap 152.78. On Amazon, stock is down 2.12% and 167. And if you look at my screen now, 13-day moving average right here, 166. That is a big support. And we saw that dump off down here today, close to 166, came all the way down to 165.75. And then immediately a bounce back up to almost 171. So this was also a good setup. Anybody took any advantage right here at 167, you made some good money on Amazon. So there was lots of opportunities today in this market, especially people who shorted yesterday or a couple days ago. They all got paid massively. And people who actually bought the dip today on stock like Amazon, AMD, or Google, they also made money, decent money today, buying the dip and just selling out for a nice profit. Now here on Amazon, going into tomorrow's session, definitely 167, that's going to be strong support, and below that 162 and then 160 down to this gap 159.76. As long as Amazon can hold 167, you're going to see a move all the way up to 171.54 to close this gap from today, and then watch out for a move up to even 173. On Netflix is down 0.60%, and this thing came down to 549, and again bottom of this flag so far holding as a support, and you can see again time and time holding bottom of this flag, and now it's right here around 552 and again holding into closing. So here on Netflix, 552 gives up, then watch out for the strong support, rising 20-day moving average, 542, and then 528. To the upside, now Netflix needs to break right here, 558, 5-day moving average, and then 564. And once we get that breakout over 564, this bull flag can play out to the upside, and this thing can go all the way up to 579.64 up to even 588, and then we can talk about 600. On Meta, it's down 1.87%, and this thing came all the way down to 455, and look at this strong support at 452. Now you guys got the point. Nothing will come down to exactly pennies. I mean, the support was holding, and then what we saw, immediately a big bounce, got up to 468 almost, and then gave away $8, came back, and now holding at 460, holding above this support 452. So going into tomorrow's session, your line in the sand right here on Meta, 452, and below that 438.92, 13-day moving average, and then 419 right here, 20-day moving average. Now to the upside, as long as Meta can hold above 452, we could see a move back up to 5-day moving average, and that is sitting at 467.34, and then 470, that's going to be the breakout for a move all the way up to 485.96 to even 490. On Apple, stock is down 1.13%, and Apple, another stock that I actually had puts 185 that I got in at 189 and some change, and finally got paid today on Apple, came all the way down to 183.51, going in the money, over the money, and now sitting at 185. So Apple here, we do have daily 200 SMA right here around 183 to 184, and so far it's respecting and holding that 200 SMA and went back up, and now holding the support 185. We do have a gap on top, so tomorrow Apple can hold 185. We could see a move up to 186.79 to close this gap on top, and then watch out for the resistance at 188, 190. Below 185, watch out for the support 183, and then all the way down here 180. On Nvidia, stock is down 0.17%, so we basically got a flat day. And on a day like today, you would think that Nvidia would come down 5-6%, but it's not. This thing is flat on the day, and the only thing can bring this stock down, that is earnings, which is coming next week. So going into tomorrow's session, Nvidia, I mean, look at this move today from 696, holding 700, came under 700, and then immediately we saw a big bounce at $39 bounce back up to the upside, all the way up to 735, and that is just insane without any catalyst today. So here on Nvidia, now 715, that's gonna be a strong support, and below that 712.50, and then 700. Once we get under 700 and this thing actually stays under 700, then you're going to see a dump off down to 670, 666, and then 642.97. Nvidia can stay above 715, then you're going to see continuation again all the way back up to now 745, and possibly another fresh new all-time high. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching.